first phase of Mindanao Railway Project to cut Tagum to Digos travel time from 3.5 to 1.3 hours. Mindanao, Philippines. The Department of Transportation, DOTr, today said that the 102-kilometer Mindanao Railway Project, Tagum-Davao-Digos, MRP-TDD, segment is expected to reduce travel time from Tagum City, Davao del Norte to Digos City, Davao del Sur from 3.5 hours to 1.3 hours once it starts operating in 2022. The MRP-TDD segment is the first of the three segments of the Mindanao Railway Project. The design and construction of the project will begin by the third quarter of next year and is expected to be completed by end of 2021. The P35.91 billion MRP-TDD will make travel time faster by 2 hours, with the frequency of trips of up to 6 trains per hour, says DOTr Undersecretary for Rails, Cesar Chavez. The MRP-TDD is projected to make transit in the corridor not only quicker, but also safer, more convenient, and comfortable. Tagum, Carmen, Panabo, Mudiang, Davao Terminal, Toril, Cruz and Digos would be among the 8 stations. In Tagum, a 10-hectare depot will be constructed. The rail route will have a single track, with potential for additional lines and electrification in the future. 6 5-car passenger trains, diesel multiple units, with 3 spare cars, 4 locomotives, and 15 freight cars will be on board. The DOTr forecasts daily ridership on the Tagum-Davao-Digos line to climb to 134,060 by 2022 once the project is completed. Daily ridership is expected to rise to 237,023 by 2032 and 375,134 by 2042, according to the department. Meanwhile, in April 29, 2021, right-of-way acquisition for Phase 1 of Mindanao Railway completed by the third quarter of 2021. The Department of Transportation, DOTr, targets to complete the acquisition of the road right-of-way, RROW, for the 102-kilometer Phase 1 of the Mindanao Railway Project by the third quarter of 2021. During the virtual news conference on 2020 economic performance of Davao Region on Thursday, Maria Lourdes Lim, Regional Director of National Economic Development Authority Davao, said the negotiation for the acquisition of RO for the depot and station sites of the Tagum City Davao City Digos City, TDD, segment of the railway project is ongoing with the property owners. She said acquisition rates vary in Tagum City, Carmen, and Panabo in Davao del Norte, Santa Cruz and Digos City and Davao del Sur, and Davao City. Once completed, Lim said actual construction of Phase 1 is expected to begin by the fourth quarter of this year or only months away before President Rodrigo R. Duterte steps down on June 30, 2022. However, the loan negotiation between governments of Philippines and China, this is an ADA, Official Development Assistance, funded project, is still being perfected, she said. The cost of the TDD segment is pegged at P81.7 billion, according to DOTr. The TDD segment is the first phase of the 1,550-kilometer MRP that aims to connect the key cities of Davao, Butuan, Surigao, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan, Cotabato, Zamboanga, and General Santos. Lim said the Chinese government will still have to identify 3 shortlisted Chinese bidders that will participate in the tendering process for the actual construction of the railway TDD segment. Although the entire Phase 1 may not be fully operational by the end of Duterte's administration, DOTr Secretary Arthur Tugade promised partial operability of the TDD segment, she added. Last February, DOTr Assistant Secretary Amar Dehe said the government hopes to operationalize the section between Panabo City and adjacent Carmen town in Davao del Norte. The flat terrain along the Panabo-Carmen line is a good launching pad for the highly anticipated railway project, he said. The two areas, along with Tagum City and Davao del Norte, Mudiang, Davao Terminal, and Toril and Davao City, and Santa Cruz Town and Digos City and Davao del Sur, will host stations of the railway. DOTr said the TDD segment will reduce travel time from 3.5 hours to 1.3 hours between Tagum and Digos cities and will provide passengers safe, fast, and reliable transport options on the TDD commuter line.